Greetings everyone, Chris Campbell here in the clock shop this evening with a unique item. This is a vintage weather station. It has your temperature, your barometer, and your humidifier or humidity gauge. These particular items were popular in the 1960s and 70s. This one is made by the Smithfield Instrument Company, Hackensack, New Jersey, made in the United States. And it's also got a date of 1965 on it. So it's a little vintage. The thermostat or temperature works, the humidity works, but the barometric pressure gauge does not work. We've actually put the brass ring for the change side to see if the hand moves. We've went through rain, we've also went through very dry, and the hand stays at the change mark. So it just needs a quick little service. And we're going to show you how that works. So, very simple process. You just take a small screwdriver, and there's little teeth on each side here. And so all you do is pop this up, and the glass will come out. And this is the little brass thing so that you can see when it does change. And now for the thermometer. So we'll just set the case over to the side. And so this is what you're left with. It's made of a nice thin aluminum metal. Okay. And on the back we have the drum. Now with these drums, they actually have a spring. I don't know if you can see it underneath here. The spring is actually inside here. This is actually got gases in it. It's a mixture of gases, kind of like you would see on an Optimos clock. And it's got a small little bellow that's inside. And the boiling point is 52 degrees. So at normal room temperature, it stays a gas form. And this will expand and contract to make the barometric pressure change. This is also the adjustment gauge, and you can adjust it. So what we're going to do is adjust it to, because it is raining. Okay. And then the next adjustment that we need to do is with this little hairspring. Let's see if I can get it into focus with my light. Right here's a little tiny hairspring. Alright, so what we're going to do is move this hairspring and bring it to here. Okay. And then we have an set screw here. Perfect. Alright. Now the next thing that we're going to do is give it a slightly oil, and for that I'm going to use one of my very fine oiler pins and just dab a little bit here and a little bit here on these little contact points. And a little here. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and reassemble. All right. And it would just pop into place there. And there we go. Okay. So now what we're going to do is move our brass hand to the ring side and check it for 24 hours to be sure that it does change. And currently right now it's 82 degrees room temperature. I've got it right here at the heat, and I've got an actual thermometer over here that I'm watching. And my humidity is at 57%, and that is showing right at 56, 57, so that's good. So now what we're going to do is wait for 24 hours and see if the hand moves. If it doesn't, we'll make some more minor adjustments. and this should be good to go. These are highly collectible. We've worked on and serviced many weather stations, vintage ones like this. This is analogs. This particular one here would sell for about $40 to $50. It's a vintage desktop weather station. So if you have any of these and need some adjustments or repair, come see me at Campbell's Antique Clock and Watch Repair. Have a wonderful evening. Hello, Chris Campbell here. So it's been exactly 23 and a half hours since we did the service, and as you can see, the change hand, the gold hand, has stayed in its place, but the red hand has actually moved to the rainy side. So that's good. It shows that it is working, and as of right now, we are experiencing a heavy rain. So that is good. Tomorrow we're supposed to be having some high winds and chance of flooding. The humidity is at 55 degrees. And so everything else seems to be working, and my other thermometer is showing that we're at 82 degrees. And that's what it is currently over this heat vent that comes up through my desk. So it is still working perfectly. Everything is moving smoothly. And this is a beautiful desktop weather station. All right, you have a wonderful evening.